And we are live. What's going on, everybody? AJ here from AJ's Collectibles, back with our live stream. Welcome to episode 10 of my TCI, the collector interview series. Can't believe where we got 10 episodes in, and it's been great so far. Tonight, we got another great episode in, featuring the one and only Will It Be Hard Again. Now we got the one and only Rob Molina, pun perfector, toy collector, man. This guy's really awesome, and he's definitely like a father figure and like in our group that we have. And this guy's also funny, man. All the puns that he does and everything, he's just awesome overall. So make sure you follow him and subscribe to him. His channel and his Instagram will be in the description below. So make sure you follow him and subscribe to him. And yeah, would you like to say something, Rob?
Well, I just want to thank AJ for inviting me on. It's definitely a pleasure to be here with you. AJ is definitely an awesome young man. I don't even know how old you are, Mr.
Oh,
AJ, but
26.
26. All right, yeah. So you're a young man. You're a baby. But compared to me, at least. But no, thank you, dude, for inviting me on. I know you've been, doing this for quite some time. And yeah, you're just an awesome dude, and you're very nice, obviously very giving. You try to pay it forward. So I just want to give you props for doing your thing. I know you started off like pretty humble. You know what I'm saying? You had a couple of followers, and now you're up to like way past 100, right?
Not
At this
almost
moment?
100. Almost
Oh, all
100.
right. Yeah. All right, guys. So whoever's not subscribed to that guy can subscribe to him. He's a nice guy. Awesome dude. Yeah. Like I said, I've been doing the YouTube thing for I would say like maybe 2 years. I think officially doing it 2 years. I guess with displaying like toys and collectibles and stuff like that. But I think I was just like you way back when. I was all about just supporting channels and doing my part to be funny or funny and add a joke here and there. But it's nice that one of my friends was able to sort of encourage me to jump on and do the YouTube thing. It's definitely fun. You definitely get to meet awesome individuals. I've made like tons of friends. Obviously, you, Henry over at Nakama. Obviously, Fets, Dark Sage. Obviously, John over at Russell Collects. I mean, there's so many awesome dudes in the community, and yeah, man. It's just like I said, it's fun, and yeah. And after watching this, if you guys want to, tune into what I have or what I got, it's, I'm just like AJ. Collectors collect. So I know AJ collects Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Marvel Legends. I mean, the list goes on. This guy collects a lot. Even more than I do.
A little of
But
everything.
yeah, no, yeah. So that's the way to do it, man. You can't just like stick to one particular thing because then forget it. It just gets kind of mundane and boring. But it's good to branch out and do all kinds of stuff. Like I said, with me, it's Nendroids and anime pops and figures and you know the Funko soda cans. I have a couple of soda cans now, but yeah, like I said, it's fun and guys like yourself, make it even more fun. So thank you again, dude, for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I'm glad that you have taken time out of your day to be a part of this. Really appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, no, no. I was definitely happy that you had asked me like a week ago, or maybe even a little bit before that. But yeah, um, I said, man, you're an awesome dude, and I've tuned into your chats with other channels, and you know, I just try to provide a laugh or two. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I do. And it's always fun when Fets joins in because then I can crack on his goopy ass.
Yeah, you're always calling him feta cheese.
Yeah, feta cheese, fettuccine alfredo, whatever rhymes with Fets. I try to
Yeah,
I try to do.
yeah, definitely.
But
Now,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you can continue if you want.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. I was about to watch your video before we jumped on, but
Mm.
then I got sidetracked. What'd you pick up
Oh,
today?
you're fine. Oh, some Power Rangers.
Oh, all right, Power Rangers. All right,
Yeah.
that's cool, man. Yeah, yeah. No, like one of my buddies. Well, the guy that encouraged me to start my own channel, my buddy Mikey. He's got a channel too. So if you get a chance, AJ, I'll send you the link to his channel. But his name is Poppin' Stories on YouTube. So,
I
but
think I heard of him.
yeah, no, he's an awesome dude. You know, he's like one of my closest friends, and like I said, he's the one that fed this addiction. Like, because I didn't have pops up until, you know, I don't think I had any pops up until like maybe 2.5 years ago,
Mm.
and then he sort of like said, "Hey, dude, like this is what I collect, and this is what I have. It's my hobby." So when I checked it out, I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "This is pretty badass. It's pretty cool, man." And now the rest is history. Now I have like 250 or 260. God knows how many I have. But
You
yeah,
need more.
yeah. Well, you know what, man? Like I'm trying to now. I'm just gonna focus on a couple of fandoms, and like I said, I'll do anime and maybe something else. I'm trying to think, and or anything that I watched maybe as a kid. So
Yeah.
obviously Thundercats, obviously He-Man, stuff like that. I'll collect, but um, like I said, I mean, I'm just like you, I guess. I know you like to collect just Marvel for the most part.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I think it makes it easier, man. Like it's less stressful and less money being being cashed out. That's all.
Well, it's the same way with Marvel. I mean, when it comes to me, when I collect, I just collect the ones I really like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like for me, I mean, I collect like any other things. Like I have a few pop rocks. I have one ad icon. I have one television, but mostly it's all stored away. And out here, it's just like all my Marvel pops, and
yeah,
it is stressful because because I started collecting like yourself, 2 years ago as well,
yeah,
and there were a lot of ones I missed out on that were wanted that
yeah,
I had to spend a little extra on to get.
yeah. No, exactly. Yeah, um, yeah. I mean, I guess with Mercari, I guess with those like Facebook, pop groups,
Yeah,
uh, you can do all right because sometimes people will just dump a collection because I don't know, maybe they're just getting out of the pop game and doing something else, or maybe they're having a family and they just want to offload pop. So I think you can pick up like rails, or you can pick up like things that you really want, for maybe half the price. But I know Mercari and eBay sometimes you pay a little bit more than
oh yeah,
PPG.
definitely true.
But if you like it and if you enjoy it, then I mean, so what if you're spending 30 or $40? You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
want it that bad, then hey, why not?
and if you have the money.
Yeah, the money is the big key, dude. Yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, I mean, I make a decent living, but um, I just try to save up as much as I can. And since I've been like offloading pops and like selling stuff, that doesn't fit my collection anymore, it makes it a little easier to acquire those things that I really want. Hey, what's up, pothead? How you doing, kid?
yeah. What's going on, everybody? Just a Rick in Poke Shop Toys, Pothead Pops. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching.
Hey, what's up, Pokey Shop? Thanks for dropping by, and Mr. Just a Rican and his comic books. Okay, it's okay. I'm reloaded.
So, what up, woke sage?
Oh, it's Bulma in the house. Nice. What's up, Bulma? How you doing, kid?
Or are you talking about Aztec?
No, Awakened Sage has got the blue hair.
Oh yeah.
So anytime I see him now, like I just call him Bulma, and
Yeah.
that's your name now. From now on, it's just Bulma. That's it.
Yeah. So before you got into collecting,
Yeah.
that good stuff. What kind of person were you? Like, were you just taking it easy until your buddy told you like, "Oh, I collect this and that,"
I guess before I jumped into the pop game, I mean, I was a gamer, so uh, I might have had like God knows how many games, 50 games at one point. And I mean, I was playing the Halos and the Modern Warfares and the Skyrims. So I spent a lot of time like playing video games, and I was halfway decent, for an old guy. I could hold
Yeah.
my own. But then it seemed like all my buddies, who didn't have kids, maybe at the moment, started having kids. So uh, it just became harder to, like, join in on those like Xbox Live, like sessions, because everybody was just kind of doing their thing, like,
Yeah.
some of my buddies, either worked a different shift because I work in a hospital. So some of
Right.
my friends either worked the second shift, the third shift. Other friends, the kids were into soccer and football and stuff like that. So it just became harder to play games with them, because that was our way of connecting. Uh, but I guess before that, like I've always collected something, whether it was video games. Uh, I also was like into sneakers at one point. I was a sneakerhead, and I was spending like big bucks on sneakers. I'd have friends, that worked at sneaker shops that would hook me up with sneakers, but I was dropping like 225, 250. These like
Yeah.
yeah, I was dropping a lot of money on these shoes. And then the funny thing is, like, I would wear them like maybe like 3 or 4 times, and then I was like, I'm kind of bored with it. I'll buy something else. Um, but yeah, sneakers, video games. I think at one point, like Pokemon cards. I had like a bunch of Pokemon cards. Uh, yeah, man. Like, I guess I've always collected something. Always like done something with my time, because I guess you gotta fill that like little void. I guess by doing something.
Right.
So, yeah, if you weren't collecting, then I mean, I guess you'd be collecting comic books or whatever you like. So yeah, at one point I had like hundreds of DVDs. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, do you still collect all that stuff? Like, do you
um,
still do sneakers and everything?
sneakers, not anymore. Now if I buy a pair of sneakers, it's like 40, $50. Like I don't
Mm.
do that anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I have friends who can make a decent living buying sneakers and then flipping them. Uh, because I mean, some of these sneakers are like super rare. So I mean, you could get a sneaker and pay 250 and then flip it for $1,000. Um, yeah, so it just depends. I mean, people flip pops. So
Yeah.
uh, you know, uh, typically when I sell something to somebody, like I try to give them the best deal I possibly can. But that's the way of the world now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure with that Bakugo that comes out, I'm sure people will try to flip Bakugo when he
For
drops
real.
for STCC. Um, but yeah, man, it's just one of those things. I guess when it comes to collecting, if somebody wants something really bad, then they'll pay a pretty penny to acquire that.
No,
So
yeah, true.
yeah,
Now, when you got your first Funko Pop,
yeah.
did you think today you would have like I mean, not like a huge room, but like a lot of them all around your house?
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, I mean, I got a decent sized house. We got 2 floors, uh, but you know, I have stuff in the den. I have stuff in the basement. I have kind of stuff spread out just because I don't have, you know, a man cave. I used to have a man cave uh, when the kids were younger, but then, dads sort of get maybe pushed out.
Yeah.
I do have all that stuff like everywhere. Like I have it, the TV. I have it on an end table. I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, you guys have a nice setup. I love when people like have it displayed behind them. That's always cool. That's always nice. Just the way you have it set up. I mean, people have like shelves and all that
Mhm.
crazy stuff. So that's definitely nice. Hopefully, one of these days I can show you guys everything I have, but I just gotta find one spot that I can use as my own because at this point, being a dad, being a husband, like I get like little to no room whatsoever, you know. Uh, but yeah, as far as like you said the first pop, you said the first pop I got. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My buddy Mikey over at Poppin' Stories. Um, I think he had said that we had just went to go see Rogue One, so the Star
Mm.
Wars movie that came out like I don't know 5 years ago was it or 4 years ago? Um,
Around there, yeah.
but I remember we went to go see that, and then as soon as the movie was done, we went over to this place called the Toy Vault, and they have everything at the Toy Vault: comic books, Magic cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Nendoroids. I mean, you name it, they have it. And we ended up going there, and he was like, there was just like this wall of like pops, and I had seen them because I had walked by that store like 1,000 times in the mall, but just never like walked in and like and I never walked in and like sort of like looked and said, wow, like what the hell's going on? But that day with him, like I was just like, wow, they like make a pop out of every like possible like license. I mean, movies and comics and rock bands and all that. And I was just like damn, like this is like a big deal. And yeah, watching him like get excited about watching that pop ball and like thinking about, oh, what am I gonna get this time, and what should I get next time? I was like, oh wow, I was like, this dude like really enjoys it. So I guess that's how I caught the bug was through him, you know. And I think maybe like a week later, a couple of days later, I ended up going by myself.
Mm.
Um, ended up picking up I think the Batman Joker from like
Mm.
I'm gonna say 2018. I think it was SDCC. Um, yeah, so I remember just thinking like, wow, that's a really cool pop. I like that one. But the funny thing is, I think I paid like twice as much for it because back then I didn't know any better. I didn't know about because back then it was Popsopedia,
Mm.
and then they called it Stashpedia, but then that got bought out by Funko. Um, so yeah, um, but yeah, that was like my first pop was that 2018 Batman Joker. I think it was from oh my god, what's the name of the movie? The Marvel, I mean not the Marvel movie, DC movie with uh, Jared Leto as the Joker. What was that? Oh, Suicide
Oh,
Squad.
Suicide Squad, yeah.
Yeah, so that was like the Batman Joker that I got, and yeah, the rest is history, I guess. Then I started like going crazy and like buying like one or two or three a week. Anytime I had a little extra money after I paid bills and
Yeah.
gas in my car and whatever, then I'd go by that store and buy some more.
Yeah. Now, at first, did your wife, your daughter, did they approve of you collecting right away or no?
Um, I think my wife was okay with it because, well, at first she was okay with it because I was spending way less on the Funko Pops than I was on like sneakers. 'Cause,
Mm.
I mean, for the pair of like a limited Jordan, I mean, you're paying 250 for like a super limited like Jordan. So I mean, a pop is what like 8.99 depending on where you go. I mean, if
Yeah.
it's a Target exclusive, and it's $9, $10, and then if you go to Hot Topic, it's like what $12, 12.50. Um,
Yeah.
so I think at first she was fine with it, but then as I started to get more and more and more, then she was just like, damn, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, at some point she said, you have like OCD, Rob, or you're obsessed, and I'm like, yeah. So I wouldn't call it an obsession. I would say like a hobby. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like I sat there like every night and was like, oh my god, I gotta spend this money, I gotta do it. It's just a hobby. I mean, if you enjoy it and it makes someone happy, it's just like, you know, not a big deal. Uh,
True. Yeah.
yeah, because I would always tell my wife like, hey, you know what, you like to get shoes and you know, outfits and Michael Kors bags, and I never say a thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, you work hard. If you want to buy something nice for yourself, so be it. But that's all.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad.
True.
Yeah.
Because there's always like a few points in your life where you just like you work hard. You've been stressed out, and you just like you want to treat yourself.
Hmm. Yeah. No. No. And that's it. Like I said, I guess everybody has something that they really enjoy. Some people like to purchase tons of comic books and they like to read because it takes them away to some place, some happy place. Same thing with video games. I mean, people like enjoy like those RPGs, just because they can kind of like escape into like this fantasy land where they're like Link in a Zelda game, or they're, I don't know, Super Mario in a Super Mario game. So uh, to me, yeah, I mean, to me, it's a harmless sort of hobby, collecting Funko Pops. I mean, I would say like 95% of the people that I've met through the Funko Pop community or the collecting community have been, super, chill people, and laid back. So, I've been lucky in that respect. Um, so to me, it's just been like, I'm glad that my buddy Mikey, definitely like put me onto the Funko Pop game because, I wouldn't have met like people like Draco. Hey, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Um,
What up, Draco?
yeah. So to me, like it's been a win-win. Like it's been awesome, the whole experience. So I don't see myself tapping out or not collecting and not like talking to you guys. So yeah, man, it's been fun, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it has been. Like myself, I came on the scene late earlier this year
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because I have been collecting Funko Pops since 2018,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't really have friends around me that that collected the same things that I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I would love to meet people that have the same interests as me. So
Yeah.
2 years later rolled by passed by this year, and
Mm-hmm.
I made my Instagram account back in March, and since then I have met great people,
Yeah.
and a lot of them just told me I should just do a YouTube channel, and I did, and I had made so many great friends with the same interests and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I hadn't made my channel, I wouldn't have met like Fats, Dark Sage, Nakama, yourself. And I just love this experience a lot because I have met a lot of great people. It's just like everybody else in this chat.
Mm-hmm.
Just Rick and Pokey Shop, Woke Sage, Tads, Draco. Like everyone has been so supportive of one another, and
Yeah.
I'm just glad myself to be a whole part of this.
Yeah. No. No. Yeah. When I first met Dre or Draco, um, I just liked his vibe. He seemed like a chill dude. I think Dre is from Texas, so but yeah, I just liked his channel. I like the way he sort of presented the channel. Um, so typically, I try to support like the smaller channels. I mean, small channels like myself,
Mm.
and I try to spread the love. That was my thing. At one point, I would always say like, spread the love, guys. Like if you can, if you have the time, just give this guy a holler. Give this guy like 2 minutes of your time. You may just like it. So I know I was able to help him out. Uh, I think I got him. I think I got him to 100, subscribers. I just did my part to just
Mm,
help out. And hey, what's up, Tats? Uh, yes, I try to be the pun master. Yes, I try to be funny as much as I possibly can. Okay.
yeah,
So yeah, Tats 79 is a fantastic supporter. Uh, Always supporting every channel, always in live streams. So Tats is a phenomenal human being. Definitely lucky. I
definitely.
always love it. I always say in my videos that same thing as you. I always appreciate when people do, chime in and drop a comment. To me, it's more about the comments. So if they enjoyed it and if they really connected with what I got, then like I said, it's rewarding for me. Um, because at this point, I've been on YouTube for quite some time, so someday maybe I'll get to 500s, maybe someday I'll get to 1,000, but it's not even about that. It's just more about um, the experiences I've had with these awesome people. Um, like when I met Draco for the first time, I knew that he loved Rick and Morty. So Rick and Morty is not something that I collect and not something that I
Mhm.
particularly enjoy, but I sent my buddy Draco, and I had just met him, but for some reason, like I thought the dude was cool shit, so I just wanted to do something for him, and you know, I think he returned the favor and got me a little something too. So yeah, man, it's just a cool vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just I like it. It's just like you were saying. I would have never bumped into yourself, AJ. If it weren't for YouTube. I mean, you live in California.
Yeah,
Ray lives in Dallas.
yeah,
Tats. I wonder where Tats is from. I don't think I've ever asked, but yeah, it's just cool to connect with these people, like in like these like different cities, these different towns, and
different countries.
yeah, different countries. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, you've met people from Australia, and I
Yeah,
mean, how cool is that? That what I'm saying, like you're literally like thousands and thousands of miles away, and somehow like you can connect with another human being, like with like Lampsey, you know, he's on the other side of the world, so
yeah.
it's cool that you guys were able to connect and find a common interest, common joy, and I mean, look at you now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing good things, and people appreciate your, people appreciate your kindness and the fact that you're so genuine and so cool. So, my hats off to you, man. You're you're a good dude, AJ.
No, yeah, I mean, that's who I am. I love meeting new people. I'm pretty much a nice guy. Just don't get on my bad side.
Oh
And
no, no bad side.
yeah,
Scary.
cause because myself, I just been through a lot growing up, and
Yeah,
I took all that to be the person that you don't want to mess with anymore.
yeah.
And myself, I have an anger issue. I just don't show it on my channel at all, or like in videos or in Instagram, whatever. I don't want to put that out there.
No, man, no. I mean, hey, listen. I mean, I guess everybody has, that side of them that, they're not too, or that they're ashamed of. Not that you should be ashamed, but obviously, if you were in any way like taunted, bullied, or made fun of, then yeah, I mean, it makes people resentful, it makes people angry. Um, you know, um, I guess that's your defense mechanism. That's the way you sort of like keep people from like hurting you. You know what I'm saying? Is to like say, hey, you know what? Like, if you keep doing it, then I'm gonna, you know, take care of business. But obviously you found like a way to channel that negative energy into something very positive, and now you're doing good things, and you don't have to resort to that nonsense because people like that, man, are not worth the time. Um, Whoever did you wrong, like I said, I mean, walk the other way. You know, leave them by the wayside, and I work with kids all the time, so I know what you're talking about as far as anger issues and coping strategies and I tell kids all the time, there's always a resolution. There's always a way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to resort to, violence or, you know, things like that. But easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? But now you have 1,000 people in your corner, Mr. AJ. So obviously you have the support and the kindness of complete strangers up until a couple of weeks ago, and now you're good friends with these people. So yeah, man, consider consider yourself lucky, just like I consider myself lucky.
Well, I don't like to consider myself lucky. I like to think of myself, blessed.
Blessed. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, you know, like I just mentioned, I was blessed to have met every single one that have become great friends of mine, like yourself. Henry from Nakama, Russell,
Yep.
Feds, like
Mhm.
all of them just became like close brothers of mine, including
Yep.
yourself. And
Yeah.
I just love connecting with people like that because before I had started the channel, Instagram, and everything, I had kept my circle small. I only had like 3, 4 people in it, and
Yeah.
I always liked it like that because nowadays I don't know where people can stab you in the back. You're just gonna have trust issues along the way.
Yeah.
But then when I came on, I knew like some like you guys weren't like that, and I just loved like me and all of you, and like it just became all great friends and everything.
Yeah. No. No. To me, it's about like the connections that you make with people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whether it's the collecting community or a church community, whether it's coworkers. I mean, I guess it's wherever you feel the happiest. You know what I'm saying? So, and when it comes to friendships, I mean, it's not about the number of friends you have, uh, because I mean, I have acquaintances. I mean, I know a lot of people. I've worked in the same. Uh, I've done the same line of work for quite some time, and I've met a lot of awesome people over the years. But I'm saying some people, I still like I'm friends with, and I consider them family. I consider them brothers and sisters. So those people, I value the most. Um, and I mean, the people that I I have, the people that I introduce to my wife and kids are the people that I know like have my back. Are the people that I know are the most genuine people that I possibly know. And everybody else I'm friendly with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect everybody until you give me a reason not to respect you. Uh, but then, yeah, man, like I said, I mean, some people are acquaintances and that's all they are. Other people are friends who would do anything for you, who, are an extension of your own family. So yeah, like yourself and, John and Henry, you guys are just awesome, awesome individuals. So I consider myself blessed, as you said.
Yeah,
I've met
definitely.
some cool people along the way.
Yeah, definitely. Now, do you see yourself collecting not just Funko Pops, but like everything else that you collect in Androids? Do you see yourself collecting for another 5 or 10 years, or do you think at one point you're just gonna stop?
Um, I mean, I've always collected something um, along the way. Um, so I don't know. I mean, I guess it'll maybe evolve into something else. Maybe I'll go back into being a gamer again. Who knows? But I do enjoy what I'm collecting now. Brings me joy, brings me happiness. Uh, you know, uh, I love anime, so I watch it as much as I possibly can. So that's a lot of my focus. Go ahead, honey. No, I didn't eat it. I have no idea. Unless Grammy took it. Um, but oh my god, lost my train of thought. Oh no, no, yeah, no, I get it now. No, I mean, I don't think I'll step away from collecting, just because when it comes to That was my daughter. That was my daughter, by the way. She's just being a weirdo. I mean, dad's a weirdo, so I guess my daughter's gonna be a weirdo like myself. But
Yeah, she got it from you.
exactly, yeah. Um, no, but yeah. I mean, I guess maybe I'll be more selective in when I purchase going forward. Um, but I don't think I'll stop collecting unless I become a gray old man and whatever, and then I'm just miserable. But at this point, I enjoy it. I don't see myself stepping away. I have to use the gluten free. Okay, I don't have it, mom. Mom has it. I, all right, I deleted that. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's on there. Um, sorry. No, go ahead, AJ.
It's okay. You're fine.
Um, but yeah, like I said, I don't see myself stepping away anytime soon.
Now, speaking of anime, what got you to be such a huge anime collector and watcher? Yeah, and watching them and like what attracted to you to anime and collecting, all the different anime collectibles.
Um, I mean, I guess I've always been like a kid at heart. Um, I mean, you ask my wife, you ask my daughter. Um, I've always enjoyed things like that. As far as like anime, I think anime. I mean, a lot of people think it's like maybe geared towards kids, and it is. When it comes to Shonen Jump series, obviously they geared towards kids because most of these the themes that they touch on are about friendships, adventure, love, so wholesome sort of like themes. um, but then you have like the flip side, what I'm saying. Obviously there's darker, horror themed, adult oriented, sort of animes. And like I said, it's a mixed bag, what I'm saying. So I can enjoy things like My Hero Academia, which obviously has become like super mainstream and
Right.
everybody knows about it. So even if you don't like anime or you don't watch it, obviously people know who All Might is, who Deku is, and Bakugo. So uh, I feel like now it's become like more acceptable, whereas I think maybe way back when uh, it was sort of like maybe the nerdy kids or the geeky kids or only
Yeah.
like anime. Now I think everybody watches it. I think it's more accepted. Uh, and to be honest, like you know, when you watch anime, like I said, it's it captures your attention. It definitely uh, like when you read a good book, you can't
Hmm.
stop turning a page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or when you watch a movie and there's something unexpected in the movie that happens, it's like whoa. So you get that excitement, you get that rush. So it's the same thing with animes. When you find an anime that you really sort of enjoy and like, you can't stop but watch it. Episode after episode, and before you know it, you've watched like 10 episodes in a day or whatever. It's just like Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like when people binge watch like Stranger Things or binge watch whatever the hell they like. Um, I guess it's that. Like it's exciting. The storylines, the plot, the characters. Um, you want to know like, oh, what's gonna happen next? So you just keep tuning in. So yeah, I guess that's the best way I could answer that. I guess.
No, no, yeah, definitely. Like like you said, it's all about the enjoyment and what catches your eye on it and the attention. Like for me, I'm a huge Marvel fan, and
Mhm.
for me, I saw Endgame like 10 times in theaters.
Oh no, kidding, dude. Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo,
No,
yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
especially that I was able to get it for free every single time.
Oh no, kidding. How'd you pull that off, dude?
Well, I was an assistant manager at a Regal theater.
Okay, all right. Is that like
Yeah.
a chain of theaters? And
Yeah, so like any Regal theater, like from any other state, you can go in, just tell them where you work at, and like they just check your name on the system and they just let you in, and you show them like your pass and everything.
oh, that's what's up, dude. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, if I had like a perk like that, I'd definitely take advantage of it and watch every movie possible. Because I mean, movies can be expensive, man.
Yeah,
Because it's what, like $12 to get in, and then if you get candy or popcorn or stuff like that, it adds up real quick. But yeah, I mean, like I was telling you guys the other day, when we did that battle, me and you, and
yeah,
I think you know, Funko Bros had asked me like, oh, he had said, oh, like, why did you pick the Iron Man pop, the original suit, like the OG suit?
yeah,
When I said to him, I was like, well, if it wasn't for Iron Man, I don't think that people would have like latched on to the MCU universe. I mean,
true.
obviously they made fantastic movies after that, but I'm saying like that set it off. That like
Yeah,
sort of like was the jump off. Was uh, the original Iron Man. I feel like that made Robert Johnny Jr. into like a megastar. He was already a superstar, but made him into like a megastar.
no, yeah.
Yeah, and then it was just like they kept the ball rolling with Chris Evans and with everybody
Chris
else.
Hemsworth, who played Thor.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you name it. I mean, those guys were like, they were, I guess, famous, but then they became like, worldwide famous.
Yeah,
After those movies. So yeah, no, no. I mean, yeah. MCU definitely is. It's definitely an awesome, awesome universe. So I can see why you connected with MCU.
yeah, but I mean, to be honest, at this point, I was excited, for the next phase, for the next arc and everything.
Hmm.
But like, now that they had delayed everything, I feel like that excitement just like plowed a little down.
Yeah, no, no, yeah. I mean, I guess it put everything on like on pause, I guess, for the time being, because Black Widow was supposed to be the next movie to come out, right? Wasn't it? I think it was Black Widow, and then
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last month. Now it's coming out in November.
yeah, I mean, hopefully we can go back to the movie theaters in November. Um, but I'm assuming it's going to look a little different. I'm assuming that they're not going to have packed houses like they used to. I'm assuming that it'll be like maybe half the theater, you know, has seats, and then the other half will just be empty. I'm guessing because they're not going to want 300, 400 people in one movie theater. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Um,
Uh, they had said that they were gonna limit seats, and you're gonna have to the face mask is required for you to watch the movie like that.
no, no kidding. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to look a little different because obviously, the first weekend of any movie, there's always thousands of people, you know, in and out of a
Right.
theater going to see like the newest whatever. But I guess yeah, it's gonna look a little different in November. We'll see what happens. But now they have WandaVision though too though, so
Right.
that'll be cool to check out some of the spin-offs from that.
Yeah. For me, I'm most excited for the Falcon and Winter Soldier series.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome, dude. Yeah, because that's part of the Disney package, right? The WandaVision.
No, no, yeah, it's gonna be definitely Disney gonna be available right away when it comes out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, I mean they talked about like so many movies coming up. I know like last summer they talked about like the all the different like movies in the next like 5 years. So then I know like they're making another Blade, they're making another Thor Ragnarok, another Ant Man. Um,
third Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's part three. Another Doctor Strange, part two. I think those are all the movies, but then some of the other series will just be like a TV series.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, if you love the Marvel universe, then it will have plenty of content going forward to watch. You know,
yeah. I had heard like they have like movies and shows planned out through 20 for the next 10 years, I believe.
that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Because I remember when they introduced the new Blade. Because the new Blade will be the actor's name is Mahershala Ali.
yeah,
So he's a fantastic actor. So it'll be cool to see like him portray Blade because before that it was Wesley Snipes
yeah.
was Blade, and yeah, those movies were fantastic. I loved all those movies when they came out.
It, the only thing that sucks about that is that Ali he played the main villain in the series Luke Cage that was on Netflix.
Oh, did he?
So
Really?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, all right. I did not know that. I don't think I've watched an episode of Luke Cage at all.
yeah. So as soon as they announced him as the next Blade, I was like, so Luke Cage is not gonna be part of like the main connection with the MCU. Like I think it's called non-canyon, so it's non-canyon to the MCU now.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no. Yeah, 'cause I think the only like Marvel series that I watched on Netflix was Daredevil.
Mm.
That was the one that like really got me excited. But I don't think I ever watched like Jessica Strange or Iron Fist or Luke Cage. I don't think I watched any of those. Um, so, all right. Yeah, I'll take care of it. Though.
Did you see
I'll take
the
care of it.
Punisher one?
Did I what? I'm sorry.
Did you see the Punisher series?
I watched the first season. I never watched the second season because I think there was two seasons, right, of The Punisher.
I think it was two or three. Yeah, I think there was a third one.
Yeah. I don't think I ever watched the entire series. Yeah. Hey AJ, give me 1 second, buddy. Hold on.
No, yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
Hold on, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's cool. So yeah, I guess we're taking a little break, a little pause. But yeah, I would like to thank every single one of you for tuning in, joining live. Like I mentioned, just the weekend, Pokeshop Tours, Potheads, Woke Sage, Draco Tats. I want to thank all of you for that have tuned in, still watching. Really appreciate every single one of you. It's been a great stream so far, and definitely going to keep this going for the rest of this month. Because after July, I'm going to be taking a break, not from Instagram and YouTube. Don't know how long, but we'll be taking a break and coming back. What up, Nakama? What up, Henry? Taking a little break right now. Rob got called to do some husband father duties. What up, newbie? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate both of you. As I was mentioning, I'm still gonna be continuing this live stream series for the rest of this month, and after July, Nakama, Henry, that I'll be taking a break after that, and this month we should have another great month of the the collector interviews. Spoiler alert, we got some great people for this week. Next week, tomorrow I have the one and only Drew's Vids. Friday I have Jerry's Got Pops, and next Monday I will have the one and only Funko Cop. So I'm excited for those three as well. So I want to thank every single one of you for just being nothing and supportive and showing me love. throughout this collector interview series that it's been incredible. This is the 10th episode, and it's just it has been great, incredible so far. And while you, the fans watching, I this wouldn't. Sorry, I'm at a loss for words, but this wouldn't continue if it wasn't for all of you guys. So, at the bottom of my heart, thank all of you for the support, the love, and watching and everything. Really do appreciate every single one of you. So yeah. So we're just taking a couple minutes. Like I mentioned, Rob went to go do some husband duties, father duties. So he'll be back right now in a few minutes. So yeah. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Nagama. We appreciate that a lot. Yeah. Um, you guys got questions that you want to ask Rob? I mean, I still have some questions for him. But if you guys have questions for Rob, just put them in the chat, and he'll definitely see him right now once he gets back. So I know most of you guys are, EST. So I think watching late night. So, because for me right now it's like 6:14. I know some of you are like Nakamo. He's from Texas, and Draco. Your time is like 2 hours ahead of mine. And like EST is like 3 hours ahead. So thank you all for watching. Late night and everything. And Pothead Pops as well. He's from Pennsylvania, like Russell. So his time is like EST. So he was watching and everything. Skilla dealy dee. So everyone who's still here, what did you guys think of the SDCC reveals today? Myself, some of them are pretty cool, but me, I'm just Poke Shop is from Florida, yeah, definitely. Um, I've been to Florida once before, back in like what 3 years ago. And thank you, Poke Shop. I really appreciate that a lot, bro. Really appreciate it a lot, and really means a lot to me. And yeah, with the SDCC reviews, some of them were pretty cool. I really liked that Sonic 2-pack, Tails, and the I forgot his name, but that 2-pack looks pretty cool. What else got revealed? The Super Saiyan Goku God, that one looks pretty cool. The Jack in the Box at Icon, that one looks pretty cool as well. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean the reveals are gonna continue tomorrow. I think they're gonna reveal them all for the rest of this week. So I'm excited for tomorrow pops. But me, I just pick up what I like to see, and everything. Yeah, like I mentioned, the song Tupac is badass, and Bakugo, I think that's how you pronounce it. That looks pretty cool. I've seen that one as well. Yeah, so I think the rest of the review should be this week, because the exclusives should drop like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like in 3 weeks. Definitely should drop around that time. So I think just gonna reveal them all for the rest of this week. I would love to see some new Yu-Gi-Oh pops. Hopefully, at least just one. Poke Shop, no, I haven't. I mean, I did see like the first 2, 3 episodes, but I don't know. For me, I just couldn't get into it as much. But I might watch it. Maybe start watching it again near future. Because I know a lot of people like yourself love My Hero Academia, and yeah, might check it out soon. But like the first three, I watched the first two, three episodes, and I just couldn't get into it as much. But it was pretty cool though. That's that. I'm not a for myself. I'm not a big anime guy. Like there's certain like I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh, so I love that anime. Pokemon. I think it's anime, so I love Pokemon. Um, I do love Dragon Ball. Um, so yeah, I recently I'm close to finishing season one, the very first Dragon Ball. Focus show starts slow, so yeah, I guess I'll just keep watching it once it picks up and everything. But that would definitely be soon. Because me myself, I have a lot of shows that I've been watching that I just can't keep up. Like I'm almost done with Yu-Gi-Oh season five, the original seasons, Duelist Kingdom. Um, from there, there's like other shows that dropped on Netflix that I need to see, and then it's just a lot of shows I've been watching lately, and I've been seeing like a couple shows on Disney Plus as well. So it's just a lot for me to get through for me to like watch another season, another show, and everything. So yeah, um, but yeah, hopefully tomorrow, they reveal some Marvel Pops. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Marvel Pops for STCC. Um, there were a couple pops that were rumored, like the Stan Lee and his cameo as a FedEx carrier, mail carrier. So that would be cool. Cause me, I have all the Stan Lees that he cameoed in the movies and everything. And yeah, and Rob is back.
I apologize. I had to
No,
take
You're
it.
you're fine, bro. You're good.
Thank you.
I was just talking to the people right here.
You guys were talking about My Hero.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
have you
Just
watched?
down,
Have you watched all of it?
I mean, when was it? A while back, I watched like the first two, three episodes, and I don't know. For me, it's just I couldn't continue it. Like, wasn't my whole interest in everything.
Okay.
But like a Poke Shop was mentioning to me that it starts slow, and like in the next couple episodes, it's when it picks up and everything.
Yeah. No. No. Typically, the rule of thumb with animes is give it like 5 episodes, 4 or 5 episodes, and then if you like it, then continue watching it because most likely it'll get better. But if it doesn't, pique your interest, then it is what it is.
Yeah. What up, RGV? Oh, and Henry, he stopped by for a bit. I think he left.
Uh, oh, hold on, 1 second. Hold on.
You good? Which Stanley Legend are you talking about, Pokeshop? The I think I know which one you're talking about. Wasn't it where he reveals the S on the shirt? Oh, you're still here, Nakama? Okay, good. That you had left. So how's everyone's night going? Oh wait, Cap Shield. Oh yeah, now I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have that one. I seen that several times, but I believe it's like expensive right now, right? I think last time I saw I think he was worth like maybe 100, I believe. What up, Titus? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, Titus?
Yeah, Nakama, he's still here.
Konnichiwa, nakama.
Yeah, I thought he left me for a second.
It's Henry. Oh my God, Henry's back. I'm so excited. Come back,
I was
Henry.
about to I was about to tell him like in that gift you sent last time, get back here, you stupid bird, and love me.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
because you had said that you wanted to step away for a little bit, so I was just like, "Come back to us, please. Don't go. At least not without saying goodbye."
Yeah. Now,
What up, Henry? What's going on, bro?
when it comes to Funko Pops, how do you feel when they overdo it? Like when they do flocked, chrome, metallic. How do you feel when they do all that?
I guess my whole take on it is they wouldn't make it unless people weren't buying it. So, I mean, I guess partly it's their fault for making the same mold and then just like making it either metallic, like you said, or flocked, or glow in the dark. But then it's our fault for going out there and then getting the flocked Stanley and the metallic Stanley and the glow in the dark Stanley. It's like
Yeah.
they know that people like what they like, and that most likely they will like try to complete a set or you know. Yeah. So it's I guess they're partly to blame, but of course we're the consumer, so uh, we're the ones spending the $20 on an exclusive, or I mean the $15 on a shared exclusive, and they know what they're doing, and clearly they know that most of us are obsessive, I guess, about what we collect.
Yeah.
So I don't knock them for doing it, but certainly we're not. I mean, we're helping them, because we buy a flocked Mewtwo because that's one of the I think that's one of the SDCC
Yeah.
exclusive is a flocked Mewtwo, which makes no sense to me, I guess.
Exactly. Exactly.
But people are gonna buy it and they're gonna attempt to try to flip it, for twice as much or 5 times as much. So once again, if nobody goes out and buys a Mewtwo, then hey, we win because I'm saying then they know they don't have to make that ever again. They know that they messed up, that they dropped the ball. But of course, anybody that loves Pokemon will most likely go out and buy that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't knock them for it, but it is what it is.
Now, do you buy them yourself when you if you're trying to complete a line? Like you just gotta have every variant and everything.
I guess I mean most of the sets, most of the sets that I have completed are smaller sets because some of the anime sets aren't very big.
Hmm.
The animes that I watch, they might have one wave or two waves, and it's attainable to complete the checklist. You might have 8 or 10, um, so it's not too bad. I know with My Hero, I have a complete set so far. I think at the moment, I never pre-ordered the 10-inch All Might, so I guess
Mm.
when I do see that 10-inch All Might, um, I'll have to, I guess, scoop it up. But but I mean, I can't imagine being like a Harry Potter completionist or a Marvel completionist where you have hundreds. You know, like I'm guessing like every year they must come out with like what 90, 100, 120 different Marvel pops in one year. I'm guessing there must be like 10 Marvel pops a month. I'm guessing. So if you think about it, then that's 120 different Marvel pops in one year. So I'm not sure how big your collection is, AJ, as far as the Marvel pops go, but I mean that's gotta be like it's gotta be like crazy to sit there and say, oh my god, I still have, you know 50 more to go before I even like get close to completing the set.
Yeah, like me, one of my favorite sets is the Venomized line,
Yeah.
and I have that completed. But I just been annoyed with the glow in the dark variants that they done and everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. No.
And I still buy them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Funko knows that guys like you and guys like Draco and Henry, they know that people in some ways have like that obsessive tendency where they have to get it, or it's like that FOMO. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to miss out, because they need to make baby butt smooth. You too. Yeah, they should. um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm sort of, reining it back and just saying, hey, you know what, like I'm gonna collect what I truly enjoy and truly love, and um, you can't collect everything. I mean, you got to be picky, otherwise, forget it. Because I've seen plenty of people like on YouTube, like some of these bigger channels, they'll just buy everything and
Yeah,
anything, and I mean, I guess they can afford it because you know they're being paid by YouTube to basically buy everything. But guys like you and me and Henry and Dark Sage. I mean, you gotta be somewhat selective. You know what I'm saying? You can't
yeah,
just collect everything. And I mean, I know you guys have been spending like bucks on spending money on Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
so yeah, I mean, you can only collect so much. I mean, you can't. I mean, otherwise you'd go broke. Collecting everything you love.
That's definitely true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but are you the same way? Like, like, let's say they come out with two at the same time. If they come out with a common, and then like a few days later they announced a glow in the dark version, would you go for the common or the glow in the dark?
Um. Yeah. I mean, I guess if it comes to anime, then I would have to. I know some people uh, will only go after exclusives, and they'll save the commons for a later day. Because I think that's probably the smart thing to do anyway. Because I know people will wait for a hot cash season, as far as Hot Topic goes, and you know they can acquire like all the commons, for dirt cheap or for free, basically. Um, so I think maybe that's the smarter way to go. Maybe I should do that. Is get just I can't collect everything. Yeah, no, you should, Henry. By all means, collect everything. You know what I'm saying, but while you're collecting all that stuff, just give me Trafalgar. You know what I'm saying, just collect all that new stuff and get rid of all the old stuff and give it to me. All right, I'll take good care of it, Mr. Henry. So, yeah, I mean, but it is what it. I mean, I guess we all pre-order stuff so we can get it as soon as we possibly can. So, uh, I don't know. I mean, what's your take on it? What, what up, Fets? What's going on, buddy? Glad you're here.
What up, bro? I mean, my take. Um, if they announce the common, okay, it looks cool, so I'll get it.
Hmm.
And then if they announce like a glow in the dark version, like maybe like a week later or so, I'm like, oh my god, that looks dope. I love because me, I'm a sucker for glow in the dark pops. I love the glow,
Yeah, not for
and
sure.
I would just get it as well. I would keep both of them.
Yeah, no, no. Yeah, I mean, Funko knows that we're obsessive. Funko knows that if they make a Captain America, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They make it metallic, then people are gonna buy it. Or if they make it in 10-inch form, people are gonna buy that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's no reason to have a 10-inch Captain America, but I'm sure there's a million kids and adults out there that love Captain America that wouldn't mind a 10-inch cap, or 10-inch anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
um,
it's like when was it? A couple weeks ago, they came out with a 10-inch Biggie, Notorious B.I.G.
oh yeah, yeah. No, I
To
saw
me,
that.
I just feel like that was just pointless.
Yeah, I mean, his name is Biggie, so I guess they had to make a Biggie, a bigger pop, a Biggie. So
True.
I guess it made sense to make it. Um, I mean, I guess it sold out too. Because I
Yeah,
thought, yeah, because I thought for sure it was gonna be like one of those things that sat on the Funko shop for like ever. You know what I'm saying? And that you could get it for like half the price. But I guess the thing ended up selling out like super quick. So
yeah,
you don't know, man. You don't. I love hip hop, and you know, I was raised on Biggie and Tupac and all the old school rap that I listened to when I was a young kid. Um, so, but yeah, you just don't know if like collectors are buying them or people are just buying it so they can flip it. Because maybe who knows? It might be a grail. It might be one of those like 200, $300 pops. So I guess collecting Funko Pops is kind of like scratching a lottery ticket. You just don't know which
yeah.
ones are gonna blow up and which ones are just gonna be like commons and collecting dust.
No, yeah, that's true.
Fetz collects everything. He's got hella money.
Real money.
You
Poke shops over here, like you can get it for 15. Hmm.
can get the oversized Biggie, 10-inch Biggie for 15.
I I
Yeah.
guess so.
Oh,
Hmm.
all right. What
What
up,
up, Dark
dude?
Stage? What up, bro?
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. We got Knock, got Dark Sage, we got Pokey Shop. I love
Yeah, I
it.
think Feds just left.
No, Fetz just left. Yeah, Fetz is a bum. If you're still here, Fetz, you're a bum. Go fly a kite.
Oh, Dark Stage just said they had it for half off.
No kidding.
All
Oh,
10-inch pops for half off 15. Hmm.
but I think it sold out though. I think Biggie definitely sold out because I watched somebody's video and I'm pretty sure the guy mentioned that it was gone. At least that 10-inch pop. But yeah, that's a good sale. I mean, to
Yeah.
get a 10-inch pop for $15, can't beat that.
Yeah, Dark Sage. Yeah, Poke Shop is a store. It has its own website and everything online. Definitely check him out if you have the chance. Yeah, he's helped me out. He's helped me out definitely. So I'm gonna spread that love and everything.
Is the Poke Shop a shop in Cali or?
It's from Florida, and
All right.
I talked to talked to his name's Will, and I talked to him a couple times, and he's very cool. He's helped me out and everything.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check it out though.
Yeah.
I'll have to tune in. So, do they have a YouTube channel?
Um,
Yeah.
I think it's just a channel where he like watches his own stuff. He doesn't really have like any videos or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you had content. No, I would
Yeah.
check it out.
Now, besides Funko Pops, while you're no, no, you're fine, Dark Sage. You're fine. Don't worry.
Stay with me, Dark Sage, please.
Now, besides Funko Pops, what are some of your other favorite stuff to collect? Like, I know, you mentioned you collect ninjas as well. Like, what other things do you love to collect? Like statues, maybe a few more legends here and there, or
Yeah. I mean, I've got. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that super plastic line.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So, I jumped into that not too long ago, just because they seem to be like the new like designer toy of the moment, and I feel like they're popping up everywhere. Like I feel like all these different like smaller companies are trying to cash in on that. So they're all making like some pretty crazy stuff. Because I mean, you have Kid Robot, which was like the jump off. I guess the creator of Kid Robot basically spun it off and created Super Plastic, um, and that became like a thing like 2 years ago. So I know there's a couple of people in the community that you guys may know. There's this guy C.S. Miller, who I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, AJ, but
no,
uh,
yeah, I heard of him. Yeah,
yeah. So he started off in like the Funko community and was doing that, but now he's kind of like big time into super plastic. So they've got some like killer stuff, man. Like I'll definitely show you guys like in a video what I've gotten. But yeah, I mean some of these figures, you know, they're they're produced in like super limited numbers. So you might have a figure that there's only maybe like 2,000 pieces, 900 pieces. Sometimes it's like 300 pieces. So uh, it's pretty cool when you can collect something that only 300 other people might have. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's what makes it exciting is the fact that you can acquire something that's affordable for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Costs just as much as an Android or a nice statue. So I do like that. Um, I've got I've got one Marvel Legend, and I had to get that Red Hulk. So I'm not
oh,
sure. So I'm not sure if you have the AJ, but
that one has been a tough one to track down.
yeah, no, no. I think I went to like three different Targets because I think Target was the only place that sold it.
Yeah, yeah, it was a Target exclusive.
Yeah. So yeah, but those are dope. I mean, I can see why people enjoy Marvel Legends because once again, there's so much variety. There's so many characters that you know are in the MCU universe. I mean, there's thousands. So,
Yeah,
but it's just like it's another rabbit hole, that I don't want to jump into because I got one. Um, I do want to get some more. I want to get the Gambit that came out like maybe a year ago. I like Gambit. I mean, Gambit's definitely my favorite X-Men of all time. So
yeah.
definitely want Gambit. Definitely want Nightcrawler. I think he's my second favorite after Gambit. I like that Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't know if you ever saw that.
I have that one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
That one's sick, dude. I like that a lot.
that one
Um,
was the first Marvel Legend I ever bought myself.
oh, no kidding, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. No, I mean, that was hot, dude. I mean, that thing was extra, extra special. Oh, I mean, that's definitely a good one to have in the collection. Yeah, I mean, I collect like anime statues. So like the 10-inch statues. I'll collect those. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess anything that like sort of catches my eye. anything that I like maybe sort of like do a double take and like, oh snap, like I gotta have that. So you know how it is. You know, EJ, like I said, if you see it online on Mercari or eBay, then you're just like, should I? Shouldn't I? And then you just, of course, being a fan or being a collector, you're just like, yeah, I gotta have it. You know?
Yeah, well, to me, it would just be eBay, and if someone has like an extra, um, I would definitely like hit them up to see if they'll be down to sell me one or like maybe a trader or something.
Yeah,
Cause me, I can't do Macari anymore. I think I had that problem and everything.
yeah. You had a bad experience, right?
Yeah, so I just like I deleted my account and
Oh no.
erased Macari from my computer history and my phone. So
Oh geez, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
yeah, well, it's fine though. I mean, yeah, most of us we at least once in our lives, we will have like bad experiences
Mm,
with like uh with an I mean not just online store, but like physically going to store. Like if you have like, I mean, at least once in our lives we're gonna have that problem. Just have like that bad experience.
yeah, yeah. No, no. Well, I mean, there's so many like online shops you can buy from. So, I mean, Mercari, yeah, whatever. I mean, you can still buy from eBay or
Yeah.
uh, offer up. I mean, there's a bunch of them. I mean, I'm telling you, AJ, the way to go though is to do like the local, like Funko Pop collector groups, or
Oh, yes.
yeah, I'm sure there's like a Marvel Legends collector group on Facebook. And if not, then the Poke Shop has all of them. So uh,
I'll definitely hit you up soon.
yeah, so you must have heard me say like talk about Gambit and
Yeah.
Nightcrawler and Cosmic Ghost Rider. So yeah, I'll definitely look you up, Mr. Poke Shop Toys, no doubt. Yeah, so you said you're still looking for the Red Hulk, huh?
Yeah. I actually remember. I think it was the same day where I ordered Venom from GameStop,
Yeah.
the more religious version,
Hmm.
and then I was on. I was at Target online
Yep.
on the website, and I saw the Red Hulk right there. Like I was like in shock, like oh shit, like it's in stock. And then I tried to add to cart, and it wouldn't let me. It sold out quick.
Oh damn. Hmm. All right. Yeah. Well, hit me up later on Instagram and maybe we can work out something. You and I. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. We'll see what goes on with that there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure, dude. Yeah, because I think it's heavy, man. Like, because I'd never like really held like Marvel Legends in my hands, but when I saw that and people were going crazy trying to find the Red Hulk, but when I finally like found it, I was like, damn, this thing is like solid. It's like gigantic, you know. And
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, it's just a cool looking Marvel Legend. So I can see why dudes like yourself like love that, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely fire.
Oh yeah, fuego,
No pun intended.
puro fuego.
Yep. Now, PokeShop said they use bots to buy out stuff. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can purchase bots, but um, I think they're like, I don't know, a couple of bucks, not more than a couple of bucks. But I know you can like go onto Twitter and like purchase these bots so you can get like, you know, Bakugo when it drops on, during SDCC or to purchase anything, you know.
Yeah, because me, I have been pretty lucky when things drop online that you just know it's just gonna sell out quick.
Mm. Yeah, no, I mean nowadays you have to have like a super fast connection.
Yeah,
Uh, you definitely, if you know something's dropping, having your phone open, a laptop open, a tablet open. I've seen people do that for all kinds of stuff, whether it's sneakers, whether it's Funko Pops, even like concert tickets. I've seen people like have like 3 or 4 devices open up at the same time, uh, just because they're trying to get whatever they're trying to get. So you got to
Yeah,
hustle. Nowadays, you have to hustle.
yeah, definitely. Oh, last Sunday when they came out with the Marvel neon pops,
Oh yeah, yep,
I only wanted two. I only wanted two. I wasn't myself. I wasn't feeling them too much, and I was like, for me, I just gotta get the Doctor Strange and the Spider Man.
yeah.
I had gotten Doctor Strange a couple of days before, and then when Spider Man went live at 6 a.m., I was on my computer, and once it went live, I got it right away. And after I ordered it, I went back to the product. It was sold out already.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, no. I mean, when it comes to online purchases, like you have to get lucky,
Yeah,
because, like Pokeshop was saying, like people use bots to purchase that stuff, and I know, I know you can find them on Mercari for like $40 a pop, $40 a piece.
yeah,
Um, I think I think the two most popular ones were what Spider Man and who's the other one? I'm trying to think. Was it Captain? They're the ones that are going for the most money. Um, but I think the Spider Man came as a bundle, right? It came as a
yeah.
pop.
It was a poppin' tee shirt bundle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know some guys got lucky. I know John. You know, Russell. He definitely got lucky because I think he got up like the morning of and walked into his Target. And I think Pothead Pops. You know what? I think I was watching a video and I think
Yeah,
they went into the same Target, I guess, at the same time. So yeah, I mean, you got to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be lucky. I guess it has to be your day off from work. Um,
yeah.
I know with me, like I miss out on stuff during the week because I work Monday through Friday. So I can't get half of that stuff. At least during the week, I can't get it. Um, so, but I can see why maybe going online helps too. But I can't step away from my job either to
True. Yeah,
look at my phone. I can't tell my boss like, hey, by the way, like, can you give me 10 minutes? I'm gonna see if I
yeah.
can I go get a toy real quick, and then I'll come back and work with the kids. So yeah, but yeah, man, like, hey, I said, you guys, we all make it work somehow. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, definitely. Always gotta be lucky and
Oh,
have the time. Or if you can, you could always ask your friends, like someone to help you out with it, to help you get one.
yeah, yeah. No, I've gotten lucky a couple of times where I've asked a friend to go by the store. Most of the time they say no, just because once again they're busy. But I think a couple of months ago I asked one of my buddies to go to Hot Topic because I knew there was going to be this anime Hot Topic exclusive that had a chase. So I wanted to make sure that I got my hands on it because I knew like I would never, find it, you know, because I get out of work at 3. There'd
Mhm.
be no in hell that I'd walk in at 4 o'clock into a Hot Topic and be able to find that. So, uh, so I got lucky that my buddy was off that day. He was a good friend, true friend.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to anime, what are your top three favorite anime shows that that you love to watch that you just can't get enough of?
Um. Well, let me see. I'm gonna have to say, Hunter x Hunter is definitely one of my favorites, if not my most favorite anime of all time. And I mean, as you guys know, there was a wave, first wave of Hunter x Hunter pops that just dropped a couple of months ago. So That's definitely my top pick. Um, if Dark Sage is still here, then me and Dark Sage love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah.
Um, that anime is like just so damn good. It's just I mean, you have to watch it to enjoy it, but the characters themselves, they get you hooked, dude. I mean, it's just because it's the right mix of like action, but it's also the right mix of like drama, story, and of course, for most of these animes, they're comical. You know what I'm saying? They have some comedic timing, so it'll make you laugh. I mean, you'll be like belly laughing when you watch some of these episodes. Um, so to me, that's why I like these animes, just because sometimes they're better than like a movie you might rent at the Red Box. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's definitely entertaining. Yeah, Poke Shop. You definitely have to watch Hunter x Hunter all the way through. Um, to me, it was great from beginning to end. So I highly recommend it. I mean, you will not be disappointed if you do watch it all the way through. So definitely tune in. Let me see what's another one. I guess another one would have to be Demon Slayer.
Mm.
Um, Demon Slayer was, an anime that came out the beginning of last year, so the beginning of 2019. Um, so, and that thing just took off. That thing like skyrocketed into popularity. Uh, I mean, right after it came out, it was on the Cartoon Network on Toonami. So typically, when a show crosses over into the U.S. onto Toonami, typically it means like they guarantee it's going to be really good. I mean, you could watch it in sub, you could watch it in dub. I tend to watch everything in sub just because to me, like the acting is way better. It's more intense, it's more believable. Whereas, I don't know, watching it in dub, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes these American voice actors are like, they're just all right, they're just okay. But
Mm.
I mean, it depends. I mean, I know Dark Sage likes to watch everything in dub because he's repping the dub gang, as he always says. Uh,
Yeah.
but to me, like, I watch it in sub. I mean, you have to read the whole time, but it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, it just makes it a better experience, in my opinion.
No, yeah, definitely, definitely. Now, when you first came on the scene, who were some of the first people that you met? Like,
Hmm.
or did you like meet like anyone else like through other people? Like, if it was like Dark Sage, Feds, did you meet them right away, or did you get like introduced by someone else that you had met?
I mean, you guys, I met not too long ago. I would say within the last couple of months. Um, so I mean, and that was just pure luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I think when I first started doing the YouTube thing, like I would watch some of the bigger channels. I'm trying to think of the guy's name now, like Jetta Patrol.
Hmm.
Jetta was like one of those guys I first um, I would tune into. This is when he was like a smaller channel. Uh, Same thing with Dr. Applesauce. I used to watch that, when he was a smaller channel, but now he's like big time. Now he's like got like I don't know 10,000. Some of these guys have 50,000. I mean, they've got like humongous numbers. Um, but I'm trying to think, man. But to me, it's just always been about the smaller channels. Uh, I always like rep the smaller guys. That's why I'll tune into guys like Nakama. I think I've been watching Nakama like from the get go. I think even when he had like maybe a couple hundred, or maybe like less than a couple hundred. I don't know. Uh, yeah, but some guys like I've been like loyal to like the whole time. So Henry definitely have been loyal to the whole time. Jubes Bids, definitely been loyal to him for a very long time. Just because those guys talk about the things that I like, you know. Of course,
Mhm.
they Funko Pops. Of course, they talk about anime. Um, to me, there's got to be something about that person. You know, they got to come. They have to come across as being like, you know, just really humble, really genuine. And that's what I like about the smaller channels is that that's what they're all about. You know what I'm saying? Because I think once you get to become too big, I mean, once you know have 20,000, 50,000, you know, it's. I mean, I don't know. I guess you kind of distance yourself from other channels. I mean, I guess you can't relate anymore at that point, which shouldn't be that way. I feel like, you know, if you're collecting or if you're into a hobby like, you know, what we are, then it should always be about, hey, you know, helping everyone else out and, you know, spreading that love and, you know, so yeah, I mean, I guess the bigger channels I don't follow as much anymore. It's not because of any particular reason. Like, it's not like I dislike them or hate them or anything like that. It's just, to me, it's uh, more about supporting, you know, channels like yourself, you know, and trying to boost you guys up and, you know, get you guys to 200, 300, 500. You know, because I've been lucky along the way. You know, a couple of people helped me along the way, and you know, I try to remember that. I try to, you know, watch as many videos as I possibly can, but it's kind of tough, man. There's only so many channels you can watch, you know. Um, but yeah,
No, yeah, like me, I'm the same way as you. You know, when I first started collecting Funko Pops and learned more about them, the first three channels I had watched was like Jada Patrol,
mhm.
Greg Cook, Top
Yeah,
Pops.
yeah,
But then just like you now to this day, I don't really watch their videos anymore. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like their egos have gone way too big
yeah, hmm
and like I don't want to get into this that much, but like I had someone tell me before that they don't like Skittles Rampage because he hates on smaller channels.
Oh, no kidding, really?
Yeah, and
Hmm.
and I was talking to that person, and I guess Skittles Rampage doesn't remember that he started small.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we all start, you know, from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And guess I work our way to the top, whatever the top is. But yeah, because I know some of the bigger channels, like when they do streams, like it's basically anybody that has 10,000 or more, or 5,000 or more.
Mhm.
Uh, they won't invite like a smaller channel, even if they like you or whatever. They just won't like invite you to the big boy party. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've seen people over the last couple of years like throw like some you know, throw some shade at other channels, and mind you, they might have been friends initially, and then somehow, like you said, like an ego gets in the way, and then people start talking trash, which to me is so weird that grown ass men, you know, are you know dogging each other the way they are when it comes to Funko Pops or toys or who has the bigger stream. I'm like,
Right.
it's not about that, man. It's just about, you know, whatever, vibing with people and just, you know, chilling with people. So I don't know, man. I don't have time. I don't have time to fight on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Exactly.
I don't think men should fight on YouTube. You know, if you want to pick a fight with somebody, then clearly, then take that person aside. Don't like use YouTube as a platform to get to bully somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just stupid.
No, exactly, because It's just all about having fun. Meeting great people, supporting one another,
Hmm.
enjoy their one another's content. That's
Yeah,
what it's all about.
yeah. No, you're right, man. Plain and simple, dude, man. That's what it should be. And sadly, some of these channels, whatever, like I don't know. Like I said, I guess you can be tough, during a live stream. I guess you can talk smack because that person's like on the complete opposite coast from you. So I guess it's easy to talk shit and be a tough guy, but it shouldn't be about that, man. It's nonsense.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I'm glad you're not like that, AJ. I'm glad you're a good guy.
No, no, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, myself, if I ever one point in my life I get to 10,000 subscribers, I'm not gonna forget where I came from, where I started. I'm not gonna forget people like you, Sage, uh, Lamsey, J Rod, Nakama.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna forget all about you guys. I, I, I guess we can say we all started together and we're gonna finish this together strong. And
Yeah.
me myself, I love supporting other channels too that are much smaller. I love giving them a lot of support and love, and I'm never gonna stop doing that.
Yeah, no, no. Hey, I mean, yeah, because even before I started putting content on my channel, I was like you, man. I was just like you. I would just tune in just because I liked it and I thought they were cool, and um, that's it, man. I'm saying, like, to me, yeah, it's about spreading the love. You know, I've always I've always said, you guys are like Funko brothers from another mother. So I always say FBFAM. So if you see me drop that in your comments, that's what it means. It just means
Yeah,
Funko brother from another mother. So yeah, man, you guys my YouTube family, I guess.
yeah, definitely. Um, I was talking with Nakama earlier that it just be cool if one day we all just met up with each other, like finally meet each other in person. Hopefully, one day it just happens.
Yeah, man. I mean, it would be pretty damn cool, man. What's funny is I've gotten to meet a couple of guys in the YouTube community that live in my neck of the woods.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure if you know Funko Pop Academy.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Yeah, so when I first started tuning in to watch them, I mean, they had like maybe 100 subscribers, 200, 300, or whatever it was at the moment. I think they're close to 10,000, if not over 10,000. I just haven't watched one of their videos in a little while, but I got to meet Ryan, who's like one half of the Funko Pop Academy,
Mhm.
and that guy's cool shit, man. I mean, obviously, the guy that he portrays on the channel, he's like crazy and over the top and like wacky. He does all kinds of you know crazy stuff, but no, he's a cool dude. I've met him like maybe like 3 times, and I've gotten to meet him at a Comic Con, a couple of Comic Cons. So yeah, like I just sat with them and we just vibed and just chatted about, hey, what brought you to the Comic Con this year? What are you looking for? Because he's big into Smallville. So I don't know if you ever watched Smallville. Uh,
Yeah, I did when I was younger.
yeah, yeah. So I know the actor that plays Superman in Smallville was there a couple of years ago, and he was like so excited to go see this guy. Like he was like on the verge of like tears, because he loved that series. So he's a cool dude. Definitely enjoyed him. And then I got to meet Charles, uh, who's basically the dad. Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank on the channel name right now? This is so bad. Oh my God. But oh my God, who is Willie B. Hardigan? Oh, that's my nickname. Um, oh my God, why am I drawing a blank on their name right now? This is so bad. My bad.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, it's hold on. They haven't made a video in a while just because when YouTube uh, came down on everybody with you know, the the COPPA
Yeah.
with the COPPA issue. If you were creating content that was geared towards kids or was it geared towards adults. Oh, Judge Jack. Duh. So
Mm,
sorry, but I'm not sure if you ever heard of Judge Jack.
I haven't.
No, but it was just another cool channel that I started watching, and they only had like maybe like less than 100, but I liked it because it was a dad and a son and a daughter, and it would just, it was just them like going on pop hunts and going to flea markets and finding cool stuff. But I got to meet the dad and the son a couple of times now, and yeah, so if you can, I'm saying like if there's other collectors or there's other YouTube channels that are in Cali, which I'm assuming there must be hundreds of YouTube content creators that do Funko Pop on uh, on YouTube that live in California. So if you can, definitely connect with those people, because it's fun, man.
Well, I don't know too many. I don't really know too
No.
many if they live here in Cali. I know there's this one chick. I don't know if you heard of Nerdy Noob.
Yeah, Asian girl, right? I think it's an Asian lady, girl.
I think she is,
Yeah.
and I think she had mentioned before she lives here in Sacramento, I believe.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. No, I know she's got a lot of subscribers, right? She's like a big channel.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched any of her videos, but obviously, you know, when you go onto YouTube and you open up YouTube, obviously it'll have all these recommendations. So obviously, if you love Funko Pops, then Nerdy Noob will pop up, and Dr. Applesauce and Top Pops and stuff like that. So yeah, man. But I'm telling you, it's a really cool experience to. It's kind of surreal to like meet somebody that you watch on YouTube. I mean, they're just like you and I. You know what I'm saying? They're not like big time, YouTube channels. But hey, I guess anybody that's a bigger YouTube channel than myself, then I guess I look up to them and say, hey, how'd you get there? How'd you do that?
yeah,
So
because one I know one day we're just all gonna get there. It just takes time and
yeah,
stay dedicated to doing videos. But I mean, at least not every day. I mean, I don't think I could ever do that. Drop a video every day.
yeah. It becomes a job at some point. But I don't know. I guess you have to find that right balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, uh, you can't let it consume you, and like, you can't just buy stuff just to say, oh, hey, you know what? I bought stuff because I want to drop a video. You know, I mean, the reason why you got into collecting was because you enjoyed it, and because it's a passion. It's because you thoroughly enjoy it. So you should never like. I'm guessing maybe with the bigger channels, maybe that's what they do. That they just like, well, I have to buy something because I have to create some sort of content because otherwise I'll lose 1,000 subscribers if I don't buy a piece of crap. Um,
Right.
so, but yeah, I guess if you do it twice a week, I think that's about average for most people. Or even once a week. I know with me, like I try to get on a schedule. I try to like make it like at least once a week, but
Mm.
I mean, sometimes it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like life gets in the way.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I know you can always just like always pre-record your videos and just drop them like whenever
yeah, yeah. There's been times where I've like been motivated and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make 3 videos today, and I'm gonna upload them like throughout the week, and so I've done that in the past too. Yeah, because I mean, sometimes like I'll buy stuff and I won't drop a video for it until like 2 weeks later, and I'm like, oh well, I should probably drop a video because I've had this for a month, and I'm like, I want to take it out of the box, but then I'm like, well, do I open up the box and just put it on Instagram and just show the photos, or do I make a video and tell people how much I love the figure or the Nendoroid or whatever the pop that I got. So I'm sure. I mean, I've seen you, you know, on Instagram, with like stacks and stacks and stacks of boxes with God knows what you have in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure you have 10 videos on deck. I'm saying.
Well, to be honest, I I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen you, dude. I've seen you. I mean, you definitely have a ton of stuff. I'm sure it's like a mixed bag. I'm sure you have Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards and God knows what else you got in there, man.
Yeah, but it's just it's just stuff that I love to get that come cause my attention. Like today I dropped a video of a rabbit hole I never thought I'd get back into, which was Power Ranger figures.
Yeah, I,
Yeah, because Power Rangers was a huge part of my childhood, and
yeah.
I was like, all right, these two figures, this one, and then like a two pack. They, I just had to get them. It was like a huge part of my childhood. From Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to where the two pack is from. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Like I was like, it's my childhood. I love what it is, so I'm gonna get it.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Hey man. Hey, listen. Hey, I mean, a lot of that stuff is nostalgia.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, obviously, it takes you back to a happy place. It takes you back to a place where life was a little easier. So I've said the same thing in my videos. Like the reason I got this was because like it reminds me of when I was 9 years old and I was watching Thundercats and I was like, oh my god, I want to be Lino, or I want to be Mumra because Mumra is a badass or whatever. So um, I mean, I remember my godson and my own son uh, loving Power Rangers and just thoroughly like enjoying it. So I remember when they were little, they had action figures and toys and trading cards and all that uh, stuff. And even some of my buddies, you know, my buddy Poppin' Stories or Mikey, um, he got the dragon flute. That
Oh yes, 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 yeah.
yeah. So because at one point he worked at Toys R Us, so
Mm-hmm.
he worked at Toys R Us before it closed down here in the U.S. and I guess he saved up a couple of checks because he would only work there like part time because
Mm-hmm.
he works with me in the same hospital, but he'd work at I think 2 days a week. So he said when he saw that drop at Toys R Us, he said he just saved up his Toys R Us money because at that point he was getting like a 10% discount or whatever the hell he was getting for discount, and that's one of his like prized possessions. And then I think he had it signed by the Green Ranger. I forget the guy's name. The Green Ranger.
Jason David Frank.
Okay, yeah, his name was Tommy, right? In the
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah.
yeah. So he had the Dragon Flute signed by uh, Tommy, and he autographed. Yeah,
Man,
Blade. He autographed the Blade, so it's pretty cool, man.
that's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. Yeah, so he loved it, And my buddy's, yeah, I think my buddy's like what 33. I think he just turned 33, so a little older than you are, but of course, just as big of a fan of Power Rangers. So I can see why guys get hyped, when they talk about Power Rangers.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, bro. So I think we're about to wrap this up already.
Okay.
This is this is our longest episode that we have done, which has been incredible. I love getting to know more about Rob, aka Willie B. Hardigan. And it was just another awesome episode, and I was proud and honored to have this guy on here. Definitely, definitely check him out. His Instagram's in the description. His channel's in the description as well. So make sure you follow him, subscribe to him, all that good stuff. And it was definitely another great episode. And I want to thank every single one of you who tuned in and watched. Thank you tuning in just a weekend. Poke Shop Toys, Potheads, Woke Sage, Draco, Tats, Nakama, Newbie Comics, Dark Sage, K Titus, um, Feds. Like it was a lot of people. Like I really want to thank every single one of you for watching. It means the world to me. And like I mentioned, this was another great episode. Thank you again, Rob, for being on and taking time out of your day, your night to being on here. It really means a lot.
No, like I said, man, the pleasure's all mine, man. You're a good dude, and you've shown nothing but support to a lot of people that I respect and that I call friends. So, like I said, man, you're part of this like YouTube brotherhood that we have. You know what I'm saying, between you, me, John, and Dark Sage, and Henry, and the list goes on. But yeah, man, this was definitely fun. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you the whole time, and hopefully, I was able to entertain the people that jumped in to watch me or to hear me talk nonsense for 2 hours. But yeah, dude, definitely show this guy some respect. Show him some love because he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? So my hats off once again, man.
Yeah, appreciate that, Rob.
Yeah,
Appreciate you and
no problem.
everyone. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.